So whenever there's a red carpet event or party, our next guest gets invited. Celebrity magnate Tom Murro is back with the inside scoop on the hippest parties of the year. Tom, thanks for coming back to Style.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
So tell me what's been going on in your world.
You know, just doing the party thing. You know, doing what I do, just showing up at these events and you know, hobnobbing with the celebrities.
That's not a bad life.
It's work. It's work. You try not to drink too much or eat too much, you know, but you try to keep it together.
Good. All right, well, let's talk about some of these parties you've been at recently. A lot of Christmas parties, holiday parties.
It's, you know, they all seem to be, wherever you go, you bump into a housewife. So this is a real housewife-themed, you know, situation we have here. The first event was the Saks Fifth Avenue window unveiling on Fifth Avenue, which was awesome. Bumped into Jill Zarin, Jill and Bobby Zarin from the Housewives.
Jill's actually made it on our show before.
Oh, has she been here? Yeah, she's very sweet. She didn't have anything to say about the other ladies. I tried to get her to dish a little bit, but she wouldn't give anything up. And Bobby was there. We had a nice time. Trace Adkins performed. I actually had to Google him. I understand he's a country star.
Yeah, you're not into country, huh, Tom?
You know, the old school country.
Okay.
Johnny Cash, maybe, but you know, I didn't know who he was. But he performed. It was pretty cool.
All right, and up next you were at Carnegie Hall. The
Carnegie Hall American Christmas Carol Gala. And I went with Ramona Singer and Mario Singer.
Okay.
Ramona actually is very sweet. I know, you know, she gets a hard time.
She's got a bad rap from that show.
She does. Well, we're there. We accosted Sarah Mclachlan, who was sweet enough to pose for a picture with us. And can you believe Mario is 60?
Which one's Mario?
Mario's all the way on the right. I'm the one on the left.
I wouldn't
be
Tom.
60.
No, you're not.
No, Mario's the one on the right. He looks fantastic for 60.
Yeah.
So you know, we went to that event that benefits the Golden Hat Foundation, which is Kate Winslet's organization to benefit children with autism. So it's for a good cause.
What is Sarah Mclachlan like?
She's sweet. She sings like an angel.
Yes.
I highly recommend seeing her if you can.
All right.
And we went out for drinks with Ramona after. We had some of her Ramona Red. It's her new wine.
Oh, how was that?
It was very delicious. And she gave me a little dish on Aviva, her frenemy from the show.
Right.
Saying that Aviva tried to make up with her off camera, but she wasn't having it.
Ah, interesting stuff. Of course, we're talking about the Housewives.
The Housewives, sure. Housewives of New York.
All right, so you had the opportunity to see Elf on Broadway. It's the hot ticket this year.
Well, speaking of Aviva, yes, we went Aviva. I went with Aviva, the Real Housewife of New York. We went to see Elf on Broadway with Wayne Knight, Newman from Seinfeld.
Okay.
You remember Newman?
Of course. Hello, Newman.
He plays, yes, he plays Santa. He does a great job. And that was a great event. I highly recommend getting down there to see Elf. It was awesome.
All right, who are we looking at here?
That's me. That's my wife. That's Aviva. And that's Reid Drescher. And that's my daughter, Lauren, on the right.
How fun.
So it was a nice family night out.
All right, and let's talk about Christmas cards. You get Christmas cards from these people too, don't you?
I do get Christmas cards. Do we want to talk about the Christopher Reeve Gala?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
The Christopher Reeve Gala was Meryl Streep, David Blaine, and Melissa and Joe Gorga in the same room. Melissa and Joe Gorga are from the Housewives of New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Now, it was a really odd setting when you have Meryl Streep and a housewife at the same table.
Yeah.
So me and Joe, you know, we're bromies. We knocked back some Jack Daniels and, you know, we had a good time. That's Miss New York on the left.
Okay.
And that's Eric Legrand in the middle. You remember Eric Legrand? He was injured. He was a football player who was injured and paralyzed.
Okay.
He said he's doing very well. And Miss New York actually asked David Blaine there on the right for his card. And you don't ask a magician for a card.
That's true, right?
He pulled out a deck of cards and gave us card tricks for about 20 minutes, and they were mind-blowing card tricks. It was quite a treat.
It's a sharp tuxedo you have on too.
Thank you so much.
Not bad.
I have to keep it together when I go out.
All right.
I have to fit, but I did get a Christmas card.
Yeah, tell us about that quickly.
From one of the housewives. Melissa Gorga sent me a Christmas card, and I don't know if we have a picture of it, but it's on the back. It's a picture of them and their family on the back. It says, "Thank you, Jesus."
Oh,
she's always
fitting.
thanking Jesus
very
on the
fitting.
show. So.
All right, Tom, we're out of time. Thanks so much for the scoop.
Thank you.
All right, up next at the Firehouse Friday, firefighters from Norwalk share a recipe for Mediterranean baked shrimp when Style returns. Don't go anywhere.